EXP challenge run stream. A stream where we are trying to beat this awesome action RPG while permanently stuck at level 1. When we last left off, well, we finished a lot of side quests last time, including some, including a lot of quests involving the Frabbits. Ah, and I see we have our first chatter here. Topper Nicholson says, just ate a bunch of hot soup dumplings with my brother, and now drinking a glass of soda. Well, game ready to watch my favorite streamer. Ah, thank you so much for the support. I'm glad to have you here too as well. But yeah, as I was saying, when we last left off, we were actually in the middle of our very first, well, not our very first. We did a lot of side quests last stream. We actually got quite a bit of good equipment last stream. So we got the date gun, which is really important. That's actually for very good for health regeneration. We also got the rock splitter, which is it definitely gives us some good extra stat boosts. But beyond that, our equipment has remained largely the same. Now, I am going to get to at least starting the main dungeon tonight. However, first, I want to get some better boots. And there's 2 side quests we have to complete, both involving the Cave of Aspirations to get better boots. Copper Nicholson asks, so when does the Fire Nation attack? We need to save all those pacifist airbending ones. I'm not sure the Fire Nation is going to attack, per se. However, there is a very good chance that tonight will involve quite a fair amount of fire. Now, you might be wondering, well, why is that? I thought we were going to some kind of ice dungeon. And, well, it has to do with how progression works in this game. So the way the dungeons work in this game, at least with the main ones, is that you actually get the opposite element of the dungeon you're going into. So even though we're going to an ice dungeon, we're actually getting the element that would be best equipped to deal with that dungeon, in that case, fire. But that's for later tonight. Right now, I want to finish this particular quest line. It is called No. Yeah, here it is. Challenge of Aspiration. So what we have to do is we have to beat the Cave of Aspiration under 2 minutes, and we have to beat the Cave of Aspiration with guarding deactivated. This should either take as little as 10 minutes if I do well, or it could take, it could take half an hour or even an hour if I'm having a lot of trouble. So we'll have to see how we end up doing. But it would be worth it because the reward is woolly socks, which would be some excellent equipment for right now. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Atzalion says, hey Atzalion, thanks for joining in. Glad to have you here. So, this is, for those who are joining us for the first time, this is the Cave of Aspiration. It is more of a platforming challenge than anything else. But, now we did the regular Cave of Aspiration last stream. However, tonight, we have to do things that are a little bit harder. First, we're deactivating our guard. You cast away your shield. Such bravery! And then, we are going to be trying to get through this area without our shield. I'm pressing right click right now, for example, and I cannot guard. And if we manage to do it in 2 minutes as well, great, that would just be a one-shot. If not, well, we'll have to do this twice, but I think... But without further ado, let's get into it. Now, what can be tricky about this is that in this game, you actually do not get any sort of jump button. Rather, it auto-jumps. Now we wait. This is always so nerve-wracking not having in the shield. Oh no. And we're already off to a great start. Whoops. Yeah. Chopper Nicholson. Auto-jumping sounds kind of easier, to be honest. I mean, it can be, but it can be a little wonky sometimes depending on what edges you're on, especially if the edge isn't just a rectangle. Thankfully, most of the edges here are rectangles. But in some of the caves, for example, you actually have to deal with more like diagonal surfaces, or surfaces that might not be symmetrical. And those can be pretty challenging. Or like platforms that aren't quite lined up horizontally, those can be tricky. Ooh, that was close. Come on. Please. I think it's... yeah. Come on. There we go. Okay, this is the part I'm worried about because we do not get any shield, and we have to... yeah. I think you can see why this is nerve-wracking. Come on. Oh, come on, we might actually do it in one shot. Yes! That actually went really well. I think that's actually the first time I've done that in one shot. And with that, we can claim our socks. I see you were successful once again. You have now solved every one of my trials. Impressive. There is nothing left for me that could have challenged you, though the cave will stay open for you to perfect yourself. Bye! And thus, we did all that work for some woolly socks, which, if we have a look here, woolly socks. Soft and warming socks, hand-knitted from healthy goat wool by very patient monks. Now, look how good these stats are. Top Princeton, I see. So not having a shield makes you go faster and do speedruns. Truly a pro gamer move. Yes. No, but as you can see, this will be great equipment for, well, just in general. Not only do we get a lot more health, and we get some ice resistance, which will be very helpful for the dungeon, but most importantly, we actually get some HP regen. And as well as status mend, which, since this is our first time, status mend allows us to increase the recovery speed from negative status conditions. Which, again, very useful stuff. And with that, I think that's going to do it for the side quest. Now it is time to enter the dungeon. So, while I make my way over to the ice dungeon, how's everybody doing tonight? Let me just save there. Okay, our equipment. Unfortunately, we do not have any CP yet. Though, I think, yeah, we have a quest where we can get some more CPs, which I'm excited for. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright then, here comes a big one, Leia. Looking at your stats and level, do you really think that you're ready yet? No, I don't, Emily. No, I don't. I think Lucas mentioned something like that our stats should be around 60. If only. Copper Nicholson says, doing okay. Hey. Alright, sounds good. You know, attack, defense, focus, and the like. Maybe you should try upgrading your equipment a bit more? Emily. We kinda already did. Anyway, I'll let you decide. Should we enter the dungeon? No, this is a really bad idea. Yes, let's go. Alright, let the race begin! And thus, we are in the Burden Mine, which is the very first, like, truly major dungeon in the game. Rhombus Dungeon was technically one of those first dungeons, but this is definitely its own thing. This is where it starts to get real. Now, you'll notice that I'm trying to obtain some equipment right now. Or, not equipment, some items laying on the ground. There's a reason for that. That's for the side quest that actually allows us to get a CP from just a quest line, and even though it's not much, any CP will be helpful, because we cannot level up in this. Let's see here. I think if I... oh, right, if I do that... there we go. Simple enough. What I do like about this is that it's actually, I think this is actually the first time they introduced the concept of pushing these blocks around. And so what they do is they give you a nice controlled, simple environment to understand the basic mechanics of this without actually ever telling you, rather by showing you. In so doing, what the developers do is they don't have to end up having some kind of like NPC saying, oh, you should push the boxes around. Oh, they can fall off ledges and stuff. They're affected by gravity. Nope. Just a nice, simple... Oh. Whoops. Here we go. Just a nice, simple explanation without ever having to say anything. Now, moving on to the next room. See if we can. Yeah. So, boop. I think. Yeah. So if we go like that, push this down here. I think it was, yeah, so that goes up there. Oh, another thing about this game that's really interesting is you see these vents on the floor? Those are actually little hints as to what to do. Like places to really think about placing the blocks. So, yeah. So that really does, and what it actually does is, even though the elevation can be kind of weird at times, it does help you see how things line up. So if you notice, ta-da! All right, we got some equipment here. I think it's, is it the papers? Might be. Oh, nope, there it is. And let's face our first enemy of the area. Come on. Oh dear, he's actually doing a lot of damage. Yes, break. Right, down to B1. Oh, I had no idea that actually, I had no idea that actually cancels out their battle. And I don't think I can get over there quite yet. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. So if you're just joining us on stream at the moment, right now we're going through the first truly major dungeon of the game. This is the Temple Mine. The Temple Mine is the ice dungeon. And it's also where we get fire at some point. So that'll be fun. But in order to get that, we have to do it while still stuck at level 1. And speaking of explaining things without showing rather than telling, right here is where they introduce the bombs in a nice controlled environment. In order for us to learn the basics of them before they really start to have fun with it. Copper Netchelson, I read somewhere that a lot of early Mario games were like that as well, introducing gameplay elements organically and then having them come up more and more as you progress through it. Exactly, Copper. In fact, that is what you're talking about right there is quintessential good game design in terms of how tutorials work. So a lot of the early Sonic games do that too, actually. They introduce these concepts in a controlled area. Now, it doesn't always work out because we have a... Oh, what's it called? Oh, by the way, this would be getting this just a bit early, but someone showed me a trick recently that allows you to actually break those blocks over there without getting something else we need. So you notice how outlet bombs can kind of hurl each other in different directions? Ah! Just like that. And now, I really like it when games are able to show rather than tell. Oh, we are doing so little damage to these guys, comparatively speaking. Come on. Oh, before I forget, last time we only managed to die 2 times, which is actually, I think really good. That's better than our first stream. So, I have a feeling, though, with this dungeon, we'll probably die at least a few more times. Because there's just a lot of rooms, and something's probably going to go wrong at some point, which is fine. If we fall down, we'll get back up. Always try to learn from our mistakes. And booyah. I think I missed the opportunity to get that earlier. Oh well. I'll just make a little note about that. By the way, Copper Nicholson, since you mentioned the classic... Oh, Copper Nicholson asks, take chances, make mistakes, get messy, drive a school bus into outer space. Ah, I see you made a Magic School Bus reference. I believe... Let me think about this. There's some way to... Oh, like that. There we go. So, since you mentioned Mario games, Copper Nicholson, have you ever played, any Mario games? Well, actually, I'm sure you have, but, like, what were your favorites? These guys. These are like little ants. Icy ants. Alone, they're not too bad, but when they swarm up on you, they can be really, really challenging. In a normal playthrough, however, these ice ants are actually great for grinding just because with fire, they take a lot of damage. Unfortunately, we don't have fire yet, so we have to kind of rely on these bombs. Copper Nicholson says, Super Mario Sunshine, the Galaxy games, and a few versions of Mario Kart. Cool. Yeah, I played a few Mario Kart games myself. I played Super Mario Sunshine here and there, but I never finished it because I don't have it. I never owned the consoles. I just always had to play it at like a friend's house. And Galaxy games, never played them. I've seen gameplay of them. They look fun, but never actually played them. So I will say, 3D platforming game that is a lot of fun, and that I have actually played through completion because it was released on PC, A Hat in Time. If you ever heard of A Hat in Time, it's a fantastic indie game platformer. And I really enjoyed it. I even got all the DLC for it too. Come on, we're so close. Yes. Nice. Now, if you're wondering why I seem to be moving pretty quickly through this at times, it's because I'm trying to beat Emily. So, as I mentioned last stream, you can't beat Emily on the very first dungeon, but you can beat her on every subsequent dungeon. And I'm just going to at least try my best to beat her, even though we do have a bit of a handicap. Whoops. Alright, I've got it. There we go. Wait a minute. Ah, this room. This is a fun little room. Whoops. Good enough. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's make our way out of here and head up north. Yeah. Pro tip for playing this game, if you ever, oftentimes the walls and the floors can give you hints as to what's going on with these puzzles. Yeah, oh, I was also super duper into Mario vs. Donkey Kong 1 and Game Boy DS respectively. Cool. Alright, there's equipment in this room. There it is. Set these boxes out of the way and make our way in there. Now, I know the correct thing is to hit those over, but I wonder, you can! Yes! Our first introduction to the Digmos. This actually, that particular attack right there where the rocks fall from the ceiling really reminds me of an attack used by a mini-boss in Sonic 3 and Knuckles in the Marble Garden Zone. Has anyone here played Sonic 3 and Knuckles and know what I'm talking about? Because what that boss would do is, it would be like this drill. It would drill into the ceiling and then rocks would just fall everywhere. Come on. Yes, there we go. Nice. Just keep at it. Ow. Yeah, you take so much damage at level 1. We also don't do too much damage either. Yes. Nice. Hey Leia, how's it going? Hmm? Ah, I just need a short breather. This dungeon is pretty long, non? Yeah. By the way, you did see them too, right? Huh? You know, them. Hmm? The bugs. Gah! I hate those things. I mean, they are huge, but also quick and twitchy, and there are just so many of them. Yeah, I really don't like bugs, pardon. I guess I just felt like talking about it. Anyway, those things will not stop me. The race is still on. Copper Nicholson. And it was actually very heavy on the idea of puzzles, using a wind-up twist that I highly recommend. Also, I don't think I played this at Sonic game, sorry. Hey, it's all good. And yeah, different aesthetics can be fun as well. Now that we've got... making sure I'm not missing any rooms. No, I think we come back there from... Do we? I think that's a later thing. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back. I'm just going to double check because I don't want to accidentally get too far ahead of myself here. Yeah, no, I think that is a later thing. Up. That's a nope. Yep. Even though I have played through this game twice, I still do forget a few things. Let's just Oh yeah, that's another example of good game design, kind of showing you that in advance. Now, allow me to show you guys something about this room. So the normal way to do this puzzle is to, of course, go the long way around, but you don't actually have to do that. What you can do from here is actually use that fence as a platform, just because of the way the auto jump mechanics work, and just skip the main puzzle entirely. Like that. Ta-da! But yeah. Copper Anderson. Oh no, French adult hat kid doesn't like bug type Pokemon. Yeah, Emily is not a fan of bugs. And to be honest, if there were huge bugs in VR like that, I wouldn't be a fan of that either. I think that'd be pretty scary. Oh. Yes. Attacked the ice chicken. And now we're getting to see the ice mechanics at play too. It's just very hard. Hard discipline. Just use a giant butt sweater and you'll be fine. if only. Yeah. So the weird thing about these enemies is that in order to break them, like get them into that red state, you actually have to let them just barely miss you. Yeah. Because if they just run past you and they miss you by a long shot, they won't get into that state. Come on. Run at me. There we go. Nice. Get that equipment. Okay. Now that we have the key, let's see here. I think we have to go. It's either B3 or B2. Ow. Yeah. I always found this dungeon to be a lot of fun just because of it's the first time you really get to feel like you're venturing into a really, really big place that isn't just like a place you can walk around freely. Yeah. I also like that the main dungeons in this game are quite long. So you'll notice that there are 4 main floors to... I'm sorry. I guess technically 5 main floors to this dungeon, and each of them are, you know, have a fair amount of rooms in them. So it really feels like one of these dungeons would be the length of a really excellently designed Flash game back in the day. Uh oh. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, that was close. Just set this one out of the way. Yeah. Also, introducing new concepts. Fire melts ice. As you can see. Operator says, eat sandwiches to become big and strong like Heavy. Yeah, sandwiches are really useful in this game, for sure. Let's just grab some of those. Wonder, is that enough space? Yep, it is. Nice. Now, before we forget, let's hit the item up here, because every time I've gone through this dungeon, I always miss at least one of those things. And it was different the 2 times I've done this. So hopefully this time we won't miss too much. Right. I think just that. That should do it. There we go. I also like the fire sound effects. It just sounds like... It sounds really good. Got ahead of myself there. Yep. So, another reason why the auto jump can be a bit tricky at times is because of the ice mechanics. You can really mess up your momentum with the ice. And that can just send you flying off places you don't want to go. Like that guy. Nice. Cool. Alright, now let's get this fire going. Yep, no, I should definitely try to get down. Or not. Or that works. And this is where they introduce to you the idea that fire does good against ice-type enemies. So you'll notice I'm doing a lot more damage now, not because of my equipment, but rather because I just have the right element equipped. So, just as a demonstration, minus 400% resistance to fire. This might actually be bad. Even with the fire, we're still not, like, ripping through these guys. Leia, use flamethrower. Yes, Leia, use flamethrower. There's an ongoing joke on this stream that Leia is a Pokemon. And I understand it, she only can say a few words. And one of which is her name. But there's also a joke in the game that Leia could become the Avatar because you could possibly learn 4 elements. Oh dear. There are a lot of them. Run away! Nice. We're slowly chipping away at them one step at a time because we're level 1. With enough persistence, though, I think we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. There we go. Okay, which way did I go? Yeah, I went that way, now it's time to go the other way. Nicholson says, Leia can learn 4 elements. Pokemon are only able to learn 4 different moves. Leia's from Ernest Pokemon. Yes, probably the Protean ability. I should see that. Uh-oh. I did not sign up for this. So yeah, let's that way. Now this is an area where a lot of players can get stuck, myself included on my first playthrough. I didn't realize that you had to kind of combo them like that. Naya Milok. This also extends into the combat arts, only 4 of them at a time. Melee, dash, throw, dart. Oh my goodness, you are absolutely right, Naya Milok. Forgive me if I'm saying your name incorrectly, but yeah, Leia can only do 4 moves. Like that, like this, and of course, like that. So, maybe Leia is a Pokemon. Would there be some merit to that? By the way, thanks for dropping by, Naya Milok. Out of curiosity, Naya Milok, have you played this game before? Let's see here. Naya Milok, no problem. I thought it looked very amusing. Oh, yeah. Yep, it is pretty amusing. I just want to make sure. Did I leave anything in here? I don't think so. Oh, there's that. Oh. Actually, I think we can get that. Yeah, we can get that. So, Copper Nicholson says, so it sounds like... Oh, I'm glad we came back then. That should be better. Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Copper Nicholson, so it sounds like Liachu has a physical attack move, the protect move, and a dodge move like teleport. Yes. Alright. Bomb, please. By the way, this run, from what I've seen on streams, is very difficult on the prepare to high run, which is where you die in 1 hit. Naya Milok, yeah, I have. I played up to where before the release of story ended, before 1.0, and I've just started playing it. Oh, awesome, dude. Are you doing anything particularly special on your new playthrough? Because what we're doing is actually we're trying to beat this at level 1, so we cannot earn XP. Naya Milok, nope, hey, that's fine too. This is a wonderful game, and it's a lot of fun to play through. Copper Nicholson, so what level does Liachu evolve at? I guess we'll never know, will we? Though I guess if we're going to be technical about it, it would be the relative levels that you should be facing each of the dungeons. Let's see here. It is time for, I think, this run. Oh, I think I know what's coming up. Yep. Boss time, ladies and gentlemen. And we're still at level 1. The Infected Digmo. This is such a fun boss. I mean, it's not too difficult. The attack patterns are pretty simple, but even just the sound of the attacks and what he does, or should say what it does, just looks so cool. Naya Milok, her evolving is probably tied to the shades wherever the new combat art tiers are unlocked. Oh, I completely agree with that. The shades are like, I guess in this analogy, the shades would be most akin to, what would we call that? Like sunstones and other stuff from, oh dear. See, look at that, how little damage that was. We have a long way to go. But yeah, as I was saying, the Pokemon, in a lot of the Pokemon games, you need certain stones to level up Pokemon. So in Leia's case, you need a lot of stones to level up. I'm sorry, to evolve. I wonder if there's any fan art of Leia as a Pokemon or something. Oh, Anderson. Oh, MG. So I was right. She does start have stones to evolve in a way. Yes. This meme is never for no idea at all. Oh, we're going to be here for a while, everybody. Thankfully, he's not doing too much damage yet. So that third one can really heat seek us. If I... Yeah, honestly, I'm just not the best at them. Unobtainable, you're not killing the buds. I suppose that is difficult with low damage. Yeah, absolutely, unobtainable. So normally I would be going to kill the buds, but the problem is I was actually in the most recent run, I was facing like 7 of these bugs at once, and even with the fire, it's just not good. Oh, that's a lot better. I just realized something. If we can get him to face like one of those fire things, that's how we should aim this. I mean, the other thing is with the bugs, that only temporarily allows us to disable the... What's it called? Disable his ability to make himself invulnerable and have to be broken. And considering how little damage we're doing, it's probably not worth our time. Yeah, that's way better. What's ironic about this, or I should say what's cool about this, is he's actually showing us some potential combat arts we can get later. Yeah, now there's the damage. If these fire things weren't here, we'd be at this for a really long time. Yeah, I was wondering why you were just sticking with melee. Well, because that's how I would do it in a normal playthrough, just melee in the back, But yeah, no, you're right. Fire does beat ice here, and there we go. And thus, we are ascending. Leichu is evolving. Heat mode activated. Niamlot, fire beats ice, just like Pokemon. Exactly, Niamlot, exactly. Now, this is one of the coolest things about this game, is the ability to switch between elements. So, but with the press of a button, I can switch to a different element and use the elemental. However, you'll notice a little bar goes up. When you use an element, it actually heats up that bar. If it gets too high, well, you're disabled from using elements until it recharges. Niamlot, do you start with one certain point, or nah, I don't recall. A good question, Niamlot. In fact, you start with nothing. Absolutely nothing. Most of the like more than 90% of the CPs you need to level up to get. But there are a few quests where we can earn some CP. And I believe we're actually doing one right now. So, dating up the past, if we finish this, we'll get a CP, which I'm definitely looking forward to. I also have a lot of the other like long-term quests that have CP available, just in case we're able to beat them, because we need every advantage we can get, even if it is very, very small. Let's see, I think, yeah, there's no other area in this room, it's just a return to the main section. Niamlot, I was going to note that quest. If you started with one, then the second would have been enough for an art. Yeah. So unfortunately, I don't think there's a second one until... We won't be able to complete a second one until much, much later in the game. Assuming we can even get that far. But it's good to start early. Speaking of which, I'm thinking of going for the Saw combat art just because I think that'll do the most consistent damage. And hit the widest area for the damage we can deal. But if anyone else has a different suggestion for a combat art, I'm just going to assume we're only going to be able to get, like, maybe one combat art if we're lucky before the end of this run. So, these are your choices, everybody. So, keep that in mind. Okay, so I think we go to B2 now. Yeah. Is this a room I can step? No, I can't. I have to do this one legitimately, and it's actually a pretty fun room. So what we do in this room is combine two mechanics data together. Antomicx asks, are there any arts that focus on healing or defense? Absolutely, actually. Some of the throw arts do actually allow you to heal. Depends on what element it is, though. Niamlot. No healing, but there are two different guard arts available in neutral. Well, I mean, I think there's a throwing art layer on that actually lets you heal damage based off of what you deal. But yeah, there's no healing in neutral. So, all we've got is the health regen from our items. I think... Oh, right. So hit it down this way. Yeah. So, let's see here. There we go. So, Nyamalop, when you're doing a normal run in this, what's your favorite neutral in a normal run, Nyamalop? Like neutral combo move. Yeah, neutral art. We did. Wait. No, this was something else. I thought we did the one quest. At least we got 1,000 credits. As I know for me, on my first playthrough, it was actually that dash art, the really fast one. Just because it was good for avoiding things. But now looking back on it, I think it would have been better to go with either Final Cut or the Saw Blade. I know I've actually seen quite a few streamers say they really like Final Cut. And while I can understand, and I'm not, the cut one is good, though hard to use. Yeah, that's the thing about it. At least with a saw, you're able to actually, at least it gives you a tiny bit of a margin for error. Whereas with Final Cut, you only get to hit one enemy and you have to really focus on them. I'm bad at remembering to use them. Oh yeah, me too. Let's see here. Fire. Bump. So, out of curiosity, Nyamalop, when did you first play this game? Were you like among the early access? I know I got onto this game pretty late, more like 2019, when it was after the New Game Plus update. Nyamalop in the early access. Yeah, awesome. It is an honor to have someone who was here from early access. Oh dear. Oh no. We're at half health. And our HP regen is so slow. I mean, in a normal run, I'd have that passive in the neutral tree that gives you like 50% HP regen by default. Cover needles and eat more sandwiches. I'm going to refrain from doing that unless I really think we're desperate, because, quite frankly, we need all the healing items we can get for the bosses. Oh, another fun fact. If you fire a throw art that's charged in Elemental, it builds up a gauge for different stats effects. Nyamalop, the regen neutral was pretty much the first perk I got, even playing it for the first time. Oh, same, dude, same. It was, I was just looking through the tree, I'm like, okay, what do I want to aim for first? As soon as I saw that, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this is it. I don't care if it costs 4 CP, I want this. So, I'm guessing you like to do regen builds as well, Nyamalop? I'll read your message after this battle. I'm just kind of need to focus at the moment. Okay. Yes. Okay. Counter Natural Sun. Then make more sandwiches and stockpile them before going into the dungeons. They're really simple. Just strap bread and literally everything. It tastes great. I wish it was that simple. Nyamalop, I don't really know what kind of build to try for. Congrats. Hey, thanks for the congrats. I'm honestly surprised we haven't died yet. Like, I would have thought by now we would have died, but it's only going to get harder from here. Oh, this is actually another room you can skip. So the normal way to do this room is to, well, do this bit of a puzzle. It's all wonky over there, but you don't need to do any of that. All you gotta do, let me see here. Oh, I think I might have soft locked myself. Give me a sec. Yeah, all you gotta do is hit some boxes around and use the fences. Yeah, the normal way you do this area is just mess up with boxes until they line up perfectly, but whenever I do this room, I've never done that before. Instead, I just do it like this. So all I'm doing is I'm lining up the boxes so that I can very easily make use of the fences here. It's just line it up like, oh dear. When you accidentally click the window of your what you're working on. Alright, that'll do. So yeah, this was actually a step I figured out, well, I'm sure someone else has probably done it long before I did, but it's something I figured out pretty early on. Just because in the first room I was demonstrating where there was a fence and you could use that to skip most of the puzzle. Here, it's a lot more efficient. Now, let's see here. Oh, there's another one. Oh yeah, this room. Alright. And now is the point where I might get stuck because this puzzle isn't too bad, it's just more of a question of figuring out where to go. Yeah. So the goal with this puzzle is essentially just get all the blocks here. Not like that. Thinking, actually, let's just get it like that. And if I did this correctly, it should. Yep. Okay. If I can just hit that up. I think we got it. All we gotta do is hit these boxes down there. So, I feel like I'm playing Tetris right now, honestly. Hit it down. That down there. Have you tried making the boxes into a sandwich? I have not tried that. Did I do it right? Yes! There we go. Ah, and this is such a fun puzzle. You just have to basically go around in a circle. Oh no. I might have made a mistake. If you do it perfectly, you can do it all in one shot. But as you can see, I'm only human. What here? No. Come on. Oh, we can try that. I'm just trying to get it to bounce off. There we go. Yeah, the problem is you can only shoot through the orange barriers. The blue ones just deflect your projectiles. Yeah, so I need to hit it through there. Yeah, Nimelot's right. The blue walls block shots, so you can't actually shoot them through the blue walls. If you could, that would make a lot of these puzzles a lot easier, but then they wouldn't be as fun. I don't know how I did that. I'm like // reflect, pretty much. There we go. Actually, wait a minute. Nope. We definitely won't go up there. Yeah. If I can get on the platform, of course. Nope, nope, no, I'm not going back there. I refuse. Alright, there we go. Nice. Oh yeah, that right there is so easy to miss because it just blends in so well with the fence there. I love the fake out here as well. So, you think something's about to happen, but then nothing happens. But you open up escape, and of course you can't save the game, which is always just a red flag that something's about to happen, right? And here we are. Very much this is just going to be a battle of trying not to overheat. Here. Uh-oh. Not good, not good. Oh, there are so many. I wish I could use some kind of combat art, but I don't have any. Come on. Oh no. Very hard. Non-lock melee art will work wonderfully here. Haha. Yep. So very true. If only. There we go. And now I think they're on floor 1. Time to go down to floor 4. Nine-Malach. Make them into a sandwich as a gesture of resting in peace. Make a sandwich to offer as peace. Oh, yes. The sandwiches shall become a symbol for us. Well, that went enough persistence. I'm actually not going to fight these guys just because I do need to at least attempt to beat Emily. I don't think... Yeah, no, we can't. Angle's not quite right. But yeah, equipment is for me. Copper Nuts is a sandwich a symbol of peace like All Might? I mean, could be. Depends how it's used. It is sustenance. Why? Here of all places. Nice. Now that room was annoying. Yeah. It can be. For sure. Copper Nuts, darn, now I'm hungry for a sandwich. Yeah. A nice sandwich is always good. I mean, we were talking about last stream how much we really enjoy Red Robin hamburgers. Have you ever had a Red Robin hamburger in Antomicx? Antomicx Red Robin stuff. Hey, awesome. What's your favorite burger then? No, like plain cheeseburger. Maybe to each their own. I personally prefer the Burn and Love burger because of the spice, but I think the Whiskey River barbecue burger is also really good because it has that nice barbecue tangy flavor to it. Let's see here. I remember being so bad at this run until I realized that I can do this. Copper Nexus, I'm still an advocate for the Popeye chicken sandwich. Yeah, I remember you bringing that up before. Spicy, the classic ones are too spicy. Hey, to each their own. Not everyone's interested in spicy food, but I really like good spicy food. Now, even though I have played through this game twice, I do sometimes, well, I do often forget the puzzles, because there are quite a few of them. Okay, I think this is the real boss of this dungeon now. This one ice block. Okay, there we go. Down here? No. Copper nuts, and don't forget the Popeye sweet heat sauce. That stuff is delicious. I'll definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. Right here. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that jump is always the hardest one for me. Winter Claw, that might actually be good right now. Nimlot, the Ice Ian jumps because of this line is really annoying. Oh yeah, I totally agree, dude. That's, they always get me. Now, let's take a look at the Winter Claw real quick. Nice. It's basically a straight upgrade to our other one. I'm not going to get rid of the Dacom because even though the Dacom would get a bigger damage boost, the problem is we lose HP regen, and we need that, so. Replace the Rock Splitter. Can you melt the ice directly from slime? Unfortunately, you cannot, Copper. You actually cannot melt the ice on the ground. Nimlot, only the ice slots out. Exactly. Yep, Nimlot is right. So, if an environment is icy, you just kind of have to make do. Copper Netchelson, you have a strange feeling the Winter Claw might be a reference to Game of Thrones. I mean, it might be. There are a lot of references from different games and media in this, in CrossCode, which I really do appreciate. Probably my favorite reference I saw when I was playing through this is there's actually a key item for one of the quests that's a very large ember. And if you've ever played Dark Souls 1, you'd know that the very large ember is the, it's the key item you need to rank your stuff up to, I believe, boost your weapons up to plus 15. Nimlock, there are ice state equipment that stop you from sliding. Yep. Which would be really useful for this dungeon, for sure. I remember watching a guy doing a one-hit, like a prepare to high stream in this particular room, and he died like at the very end. It was... This room can take a while just because you do have to kind of find the buds hidden in each of the bottom of the rocks, and it does take some time to do. Kind of like a little scavenger hunt. hop around to some ice states. Wouldn't that make you slide more? Well, think of it this way. You could slide more in theory, but you could also, with ice states, they give you a bit more control. I mean, think of it this way. Leia probably normally wears like boots or regular shoes. Or right now, we're not even wearing shoes, we're just wearing socks. So states would help you have more control. The question of... Not a lot. The question of twice the regen and versus the large boost to attack and defense is a neat enough question. Oh, yeah, I agree. That's what makes this run so fascinating, is because it's a game of trying to figure out, well, trying to find the best equipment, first of all, and second of all, trying to match up the best equipment you can think of for what you're trying to go for. And at least for right now, I'm more on the side of I want to be able to heal up over a long period of time if worst comes to worst, then deal the most damage. But who knows? Maybe I'll find that doing more damage is better in the long run. I don't know. That's what we're here to figure out. Nimlock. Burden had a higher level regen vest that might be worth grinding for before leaving. I think I know what you're talking about. It's in the shop, right? This was like the bubble vest, right? In the train shop, yeah. Okay, then I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I definitely agree. Nimlock, thanks for actually reminding me about that. That would definitely be good to do before we leave this area, for sure. But I'm not going to go back right now because we're in the middle of the dungeon. But after the dungeon, of course, it would definitely be worth getting. So yeah, Jen, thanks so much for bringing that up. I also think the shop in the next area, not this area, Burden Trail, but the next area actually has like has some more weapons we could grind for that also have HP regen. Nimlock, I wonder how well you'll do compared to Emily. Oh, I'm wondering that too. I mean, I'm trying my best right now, and we just have the Ancient Sandals, which I know are really good. But I lose HP regen. Now we're back at the question, aren't we? I think I'll just keep the HP regen for now. I mean, if I manage to beat Emily, I'd be really impressed, just because all the fights are just taking so much longer. And I haven't done the puzzles perfectly either, so... Okay, this... I think we hit this over here. And now we wait. I think it's really cool that they do all these, like, geometric bank shots to do this stuff. It makes you feel so... Well, it makes you feel like... It's that kind of feeling you get when you hit the perfect shot in a game of pool. It's just the satisfaction of lining up all the geometry behind it and getting it to go off. Okay. I know, like, oh wow, that seems a lot more intended than whatever nonsense I did. Out of curiosity, what did you end up doing? I know some of these puzzles can definitely have more than one solution, though not all are created equal. Let's see here. Nice. Bugs everywhere! In all the rooms! Below rocks, inside eggs, on effing tiny ice platforms? Why would they do this to me? Sacre bleu! This dungeon is the worst. Anyway, race still on. Not gonna give up. Nimlock. I think I just lined up the bots well enough that the dash while jumping thing gets you far enough. I don't think I rode the bots. Oh, you mean the, not a long jump, but like a super long jump with the dash, right? I actually did the quest first try. Yes! I'm so glad, because we had to backtrack for that. That would have taken forever. And I just realized we missed a T somewhere. Oh, no. And here it begins. Okay, where do we... There. Alright, thankfully it's not too far. I have no idea what it's called, but yeah. It's melee dash gets you farther. It is farther than melee dash, yep. Wow, Hat Kid is angry. Someone get her an umbrella. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've ever played A Hat in Time Nimlock, but there's a running joke on the stream that Emily is secretly Hat Kid because, oh, you have. Then I think you can understand, I mean, Hat Kid has like this smud face where her face kind of looks like a little 3 turned on its side, and Emily has a similar face. So, just like we're joking that Leia's a Pokemon, we're joking that Emily, of course, is, yes, exactly that face. We are joking that Emily is secretly Hat Kid. Nice, first try. Why are there so many? Nice. Here we go. Cool. A tolerance son. Yes, Emily is Hat Kid grown up. Also, she is from Planet France. Yes. I did something wrong here. What am I forgetting here? Oh, it's up there. And now we can actually do the main thing. A Nimlock. Obviously, it's Planet France, since Earth isn't mentioned, as I recall the Discord mentioning. Yeah. Earth is never mentioned, technically. We're on Shadoon, of course, but there is no mention of Earth. Unless it's in, like, one of the logs, but I wouldn't know. Okay. So... the key. And now we have to set up the puzzle. Think, yeah, boop, 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 boop. Okay, so that'll have to be down there. That has to be over there. So I think if I do that. I messed up. Copper Nicholson, what if Planet France is Earth? It was just conquered by the French. I mean, I guess that could happen, though I think this would be more of a unified government kind of situation. Just because lots of people from different cultures in CrossCode are able to connect and have fun together. So I'm assuming Earth itself is at least in a good spot in this universe. Not blocked. Unified under France, yes. Yes. Okay, so... gotta get this thing over here. There. Right, I think that'll do it. So we just hit that. What? Perfect. Eiffel Towers in every major planet city. Yeah, I did see that. Okay. Now, this room I have some concerns about. And Nimelock, I'm sure you know what I mean. And this is probably one of Emily's least favorite rooms in the entire game. Uh-oh. This could go south really fast. Oh no, oh no. And it's also a great room for SP grind. Oh, I 100% agree. In fact, I think this is the room that a lot of people on YouTube say, if you want to grind for SP, come here. And you're right, it's really good. I personally prefer the Hedgehog Den in Autumn's Rise, but this is also a great room for grinding. Okay, time to do some work. Just keep meleeing and hope for the best. Okay, I gotta cool off. There's still 38 left. We have a long way to go. Emily definitely hates it. Yeah, Nimelock, you're right. Nimelock, with the second being the Hedgehog area, it's boost party members, I believe. Yep, Hedgehog area is great for grinding for XP as well. However, just the pesky blue Hedgehog. We actually beat that last stream, and I was surprised because I don't think I actually got hit during that fight. And that fight usually gives me trouble on a regular playthrough anyway. But here. Okay. Okay. Nimelock, impressive. That's opposite sign to do prepare to high. No. I don't think I'd be able to do prepare to high. Though, I will say this. We did manage to beat up the first Apollo battle at level 1, and that took me by complete surprise. Because, I mean, there's only so much equipment you can get before you face Apollo for the first time. What are they doing? Oh yeah, they can do that if they're together. And the thing about Prepare to High is, the idea behind that run is obviously you can't get hit, but at least you have your combat arts and you can grind, so there's that. Whereas here, it's kind of the opposite. You basically have no combat arts unless we can get some CP from quests. And it's all a question of equipment at that point. And even then, you can only get so far. Or so high up, I should say, in terms of stats. So it's definitely going to be an interesting run. Will we be able to beat the game? Oh, we're going to find out. I'm also curious to see how many of the missions we can actually do at level 1, just because some of them, especially towards the end, can get pretty tricky. What's this guy? Okay, good. And Nimelock, food buffs may become essential at some point. Oh, yeah, totally, I agree. And that's why, even though I can't earn XP, I've been trying to go for as many enemies as I can, just to get money, so that we can, of course, afford as much food as we can buy. I'm also doing the plant quest because, as I'm sure you're aware, Nimelock, that actually yields a CP at the very end. Can we not? There we go. Unlocked. I was not aware. Oh, well, fun fact. If you do actually finish the Botanics quest line, you do get a CP. So it's definitely one we're going for, because if we can get that far, then that would be one we could do. And what I got at most 50%, I think. Yeah, it does take a while. Yeah. So we're about to start it, guys. The main boss of this dungeon. And level 1. This is the equipment we've got. And I actually do need to take a tiny bit of a break, so I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about that. Just need to take a little bio break. Copper Nicholson. Oh, name lock. Good luck. Nice name lock. Copper Nicholson. Good luck as well. You magnificently achieved. Yes, Copper Nicholson. I hope you brought lots of berries and sandwiches. And well, we did bring quite a bit of. We have a lot of stuff, but that depends on how tough this boss is. Because again, I'm still level 1, of course. We don't have any circuits to work with. But we do have this equipment, so hopefully this is enough to get us through. Let's find out. Oh, he's coming. There it is, guys. The Etzo 1. Now, like, you can do it. Thanks for the encouragement, dude. I'm going to do my best. Yes. Come on. Oh, look how pitiful that damage is. Does this guy take more damage from fire? He does not. Then I shouldn't be doing that. Aww. Ow. No, I wanted to save one of those bombs for next phase, but oh well. I wonder, can we get this guy to burn? Oh, well, if we can, he'd probably have to be broken, so unfortunately. I'm like, oh yeah, and not even the normal logic of fire form as higher attack here works. So, yeah. So it really just is going to come down to our patience and our ability to outlast these attacks. And so far I'm kind of at half health, so it's going to be tricky. Okay. Come on. Yes! Come on, shoot, 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 shoot. Oh no. I forgot how much damage that does. Alright, we're sandwiching. Chef sandwich. Come on. Yes! I wonder, can we burn? I'm not seeing any markers, so I'm going to guess not. Also, guys, if you guys are messaging chat, I'll try to read when I can, but I obviously have to focus, so I'll try to read through the comments afterwards, okay, guys? Oh no. Chef sandwich, chef sandwich, chef sandwich. Stop getting hit. I'm definitely trying. There we go. That's face. Nice. Yeah, I definitely have to, I should be avoiding the middle because that saw does so much damage. Oh dear. I actually just ended up moving the window accidentally, so I couldn't see part of the screen. That's all good. Run, Leia! I should sandwich. Oh, I forgot he also guards. Come on, come on, come on. This is such a cool boss, though. It's just so vague and intimidating. Oh dear. We need to do at least one more phase. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay. Nope, we're gonna play it safe. Fill up. Oh! Chef sandwich, chef sandwich. That was close. Come on. We're so close. Come on. No! It was the bomb. Okay, but I think we can do it. I've got a... 9 losses. So close, yeah. I've just got to get good, guys. I've got to get good. Leah Chu has fainted. Yes, confidential sin, you're right. But yeah, still level 1. No searches to work with. But at least we have our equipment to work with. Let's get into it. Oh, also, before I forget. Death counter. I think that was the first death of the night, if I'm not mistaken. Namlock, how do I stop by if I might help notably? Oh, yeah, I agree. In fact, you know what? In the final phase, I'm going to pop a attack buff. I think that would help a lot. I mean, I feel comfortable in the first 2 phases. It's just that last phase that if it lasts too long, I might mess up. Oh dear. Even with melee canceling, it still takes forever. Nice. What? Oh no. No, I have confidence. We can do this. We were so close last time. Come on. All right, nice. Next phase. Forgot he had so much health then. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop some sweet... I'll have some sweet berry tea because that'll actually give me some extra HP regen. That would help a lot here. I think... Yep. Let's go for... Flaming Bomb. I'm trying to explode all the bombs right now just so that they don't come at me. Come on, come on. We're so close. Ah, I healed. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Oh. That was a fail. I don't care if it does 1 damage. 1 damage is better than no damage. And we die heal down. Hi, sandwich. Come on. Yes! Come on. We're so close. Come on, this is it. This has to be it. Come on. Come on. Yes! Woo! And that is a boss down, guys. A major one, no less. BTL, nice. Nice BTL. Namlock, congrats. Nice Namlock. Now, let's see if we beat Emily. I honestly don't know. What? Really? Well, okay then. I mean, I would have thought after losing to the boss once that would have been it, but I guess you can beat Emily while stuck at level 1. Aw, you're first? I think that's just all the more satisfying, just because Leia was at such a huge disadvantage, and she still managed to win. You got me this time. I blame those bugs, we. Ooh, sure. Seriously, what was up with that battle for the Master Key? It's like they designed this dungeon after my worst nightmares. Oh well, I'll get you next time. But this room is strange, no? I didn't expect to see other players within the dungeon. I guess rooms like these are simply not instanced. Ooh. Anyway, I think we should check out the statue up there. These mountains stood for eons, nearly unchanged. Their frozen crowns shimmering in the sun. Among these heights and hurdles you persevered, wielding the blazing flames and cleave through ice and stone alike. You, the traveler, the envoy of change, you have proven yourself worthy. Take this shade and continue on your journey. Alright guys, we did it. We got the blue ice shade. Let your every path form the path of your growth. Congratulations, Seeker. You reached the first milestone of Operation Trackwalker. With the blue ice shade, you can now access Maroon Valley to the west of Bergen. Therein awaits your next destination, the Fajro Temple, housing the second elements, coal. To proceed, seek an audience with the elders of the local village Batikun. Take this reward for your accomplishments. Circuit override obtained, as if we'll need it. The circuit override allows you to reset one of your circuit boards. Visit the first basement floor of the info hub in Rookie Harbor to use it. That is all. Good luck, and stay vigilant. Bird people. Bird people in space. So that's the ancients? Fair enough. Alors, do you see those rotating info thingies? I bet those have all the info about the ancients we need. Don't forget about the quiz. Alright. Sorry about that, guys, but now I think would be a good time to read through chat, so... Let's see here. Okay, so... Let's see. You should use the secret technique that Copper Nicholson sent you. Okay, Copper Nicholson, run away? Yeah, definitely. No rush. Hey, stop getting hit. Get good. Yep. BTL, very close. Also, oh, hi, Ant. Hi, BTL. Thanks for joining the stream. BTL says, I had trouble with the bombs on mine leaving too. Many on ends, and the fire attack will send them all close to you. and eat HP if you're not careful. You got this. Yeah, you're definitely right. The first run through that was definitely what got me, was those bombs. But now that, second run, I definitely learned my lesson. I tried to knock out as many of those as I could when in that last phase. 9 lock. That's what killed him last try. Yep. Covering some high detail. 9 lock. That was an impressive waste of all but one bomb in the chain reaction. Oh yeah, I remember that. I can't even believe I tossed that chain reaction to hit the bombs in literally every direction except the boss. Like, the boss is there. It's like the broadside of a barn, and yet I managed to hit everything except the boss. Like, that was too good. Wait a minute. BTL is a sandwich. BLT is a sandwich. You can, help Leia. No. BTL, nice. Namlock, congrats. Yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. It really does mean a lot, because this is not an easy run by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I don't think I've seen anyone, like, get video evidence of this run on anywhere on the internet. So, it definitely feels like we're going in new territory, and every accomplishment feels like a big deal. So, again, thank you all so much for the support. Now I'm locked. The first 2 dungeons even. Hopper Neutral said, now Hatkid knows what it feels like to be on the other end of the smuggler. Yep, just like with the Apollo fight. BTL, pretty sure it's based on time in the dungeon. Yeah, I think you're right there. And it's probably somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour. So, yeah, nice. 9 locked. That circuit override will be of great use. Yep, of course it will. 9 locks. Skip the info. You don't need it. I mean, I do always kind of forget, so it is kind of good to review. Though I won't, go into too much detail there. 9 locked. Yeah, you've made me be debating between whether to do Sergey hats or this for our first NG+. Hehe. Aw, cool. 9 locked. I mean, I will say this. From what little I've seen on Wervin Atzel's channel, Sergey hats is really funny. But I've never done a full run-through of Sergey hats, but I think they changed quite a bit of the dialogue. So if you're looking for just a really laid-back run, that would be Sergey hats. But if you're feeling inspired to do this run yourself, dude, by all means, go for it. This has been a lot of fun, but I will tell you, it is a challenge. Definitely more challenging than a regular run. And yeah. Now you don't need it. I'm guessing you mean like the sandwich, but that battle is over. Or, oh no, you mean you don't need this. I do think it's just a review. Anel, styles the shape. Should create shapes, takes parts. Dyro, had a proposal. Anel, okay. Volcano. Jadoon, Prosper, Deorbis. Highest of the mountains. There's our time. Shots. Envelope or rock used to send a message to the star. Namlock, stop. Pourquoi Namlock? Oh, you're right, Namlock. You're right, you guys can help us. Don't resort to madness. ETL, hey, the lore is cool. I mean, the lore is cool. Square and solid surface. But, I mean, I only read so much of it, but I do think it's cool that there is this much lore. Gyro is the creator of the solid surface. Yep, just for you, BTL, I'll read through this one. His powers should form the most majestic mountains and freeze the vastest of seas. Indeed, his creations are enduring and overwhelming sights to behold, yet motionless and without life. Alright, just read everything there is. We should head back to the first dollar HQ. Yep. Okay. Let's head back. Now it's cool, yeah, but it's more amusing to encourage shipping the lore for the quiz. Ah, outside again. Yes. Also, I'm curious, did we actually manage to finish the botanics in that area? Oh, we didn't. We'll have to go back there at some point. I honestly don't understand much of the lore. I'm just here for the Hat Kid and Pokemon references. Well, even if you don't understand much of the lore, Copper, it's still a fantastic story. Which we shall be continuing right here. Hello, my dears. So how about it? Did you complete the temple mine? We did indeed. Wonderful. So, are you ready to take the quiz? Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, Emily definitely looks ready. How about you, Leia? No, we're at level 1. It's going to hinder it. Yeah, let's do it. Very well. We'll hold the quiz over there in the seminar room. And of course, both of you will be tested separately. Who wants to go first? Oh, I'm fine with going first. Is that okay, Emily? Leia? Alright, I'll get the others. Hey, Leia. Huh? I see you are about to take the quiz to join this guild, right? So, I was thinking, would it not be challenging to answer the questions with your current vocabulary? Ah! So, you forgot about that, hmm? Look, it is okay, Leia. They would have found out about your speech malfunction sooner or later anyway. Just remember, these kinds of things happen to players. I just hope you will still be able to take the quiz somehow. Nah, I'm not. Leia is the answer to all the questions. Don't even need to think about it. Yeah. Alright, so gotta take dinner. Alright, sounds good, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Nah, I wonder if Leia can do vocalizations as you're voicing. I honestly don't know. Alright, so just remember one thing. I'm gone. BLT sandwiches are delicious. Yep. Those sandwiches are delicious. Leia, I did it! I passed! Come on, you're up next! What's wrong? You look really nervous. Don't worry, the quiz is super simple. I'm sure you can do it. I mean, Emily's the best, but still. Leia, dear, now it's your turn. I hope you read all the stats tables next to the statue in the temple, mind. Today's quiz is all about the god Dairo. Don't worry, it'll be just 4 simple questions. Are you ready? Alrighty. First question, now. Dairo is one of the gods of shape. Now, what shape did he represent? Leia! Yes, Leia, dear. That's your name. Should I repeat the question? What shape does Dairo represent? Yeah. Leia, is everything alright? No. Something is wrong here. I sort of noticed it before. Leia, you can't really speak, can you? Oh dear. Is it a speech malfunction? Oh, Sean, I thought they managed to fix those issues. I mean, it's sort of weird that you can still say those few words. Did they add some kind of workaround? I can't believe it. How did I not notice this before? Leia, dear, I'm so sorry. Well, still, there's no reason to cancel the quiz. Huh? Easy, we'll just make it multiple choice. Leia, dear, I'm sure you can still count with your fingers, right? Huh? Now, look, Emily's reaction to find out about the speech module is fantastic. Oh, I agree. Though, we definitely, if you're in chat, definitely try to keep the conversation about what's currently happening or what has happened before. I don't want, I'm going to do my best trying not to spoil things for people who might not have seen this game before, as this game has a fantastic story and it's awesome to experience it without knowing what's coming firsthand. Wonderful. Well then, all I have to do is give you 4 options, eh? Now I'm like, yes, spoiling was lame. Oh, I totally agree. Okay, let me think. Here we go. What shape does Dairo represent? A square, B, triangle, C, pentagon, or D, sphere. Okay, so I think it was either sphere or square. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, I do think it is the shape. That's the sphere now I'm thinking about it. Okay. That lot feeding me false information. Oh no. Next question. Dairo, South Korea, Solitors. Oh no, it was the. I do think it was this. The square. think that's mountains. Yeah. Good. So what was next? Ah, yes. It was time Enel and Dyro were together, eh? What did they create? Waterfalls, volcanoes, black holes, or the, green buffs? Yeah! Really, buddy? Don't make it too easy for her. Well, I suppose it's clear that option D is not correct anyway. Well then, Leia. What did Enel create together? Volcanoes. Very nice. Final question. Remember when Dyro was trying to convince Dyro what the ancients are ready for their journey? Showed them one of the ancients' achievements. What was it? A. They built utilities. B. They traveled through the air. C. They reached the highest mountain. Or D. They tamed the wild sounds. I think it... I always have trouble with this one too. I think it's... traveling through the air? No. It was the mountain. Wonderful! Alright, that's it. Quiz over. And you passed! Yes! Congrats! Congratulations. Not bad. Well, you got one answer wrong, but we can sweep that under the rug, eh? I knew it. Yes, that's all about Dyro. Oh wait, I think I have a small bonus question for you, Leia. Dyro is a god of shape, representing the square. So which class has been founded to honor Dyro? A. Triplater, B. Quadriguard, C. Pentafist, or D. Hexacast Quadriguard? Correct! Quadriguard is the class of the square. And yes, that's my class. Just like Dyro's creations, Quadriguards are known for their stamina and endurance. That's why we're the traditional tanks in your party. Ooh. Well then, it's time to make you and Emily official members of the First Scholars. Let's go! It is my greatest pleasure to announce 2 new members of the First Scholars. Millidator the Pentafist and Leia the Spheromancer. Let's work together to contribute to our understanding of the Ancients. And, you know, just have a good time, eh? Merci beaucoup. It's great to join you guys. So, I suppose we'll see each other more often from now on. That's right. So you should join our party already. Well, I think you still need to catch up to my level first. Oh, come on! Anybody else, maybe? Please? I could use some help? Leia's just internally screaming at level 1. Well, most of us are far ahead in levels. Exactly. You'd help counterbalance this. Oh, but there's still Trani. Oh, the other new member. Yes, he hasn't been online the last few days, but he told me he'd show up again tomorrow. I'm sure he'd gladly join your party. Très bien. Well then. Pardon everyone, I really have to log off now. Huh? You know, we just rushed through the whole temple mine and did that quiz in one session. I'm currently seeing the sun rising. I really should try to get some sleep. Ah yes, real life is calling. Well then, good night, Emily. And I hope to see you again soon. Of course. Au revoir, everyone. Oh, and Leia? Don't forget about the next dungeon. You know how it goes, oui? No starting without me. Bye. Bye-bye. Leia, dear, do you plan to log out as well? Huh? Yes, we should. But I want to keep going with the stream. No, you need to get some sleep. Go to sleep, Leia. Alrighty. I'm sorry about your speech module issue, dear. But I want you to know, this doesn't really matter to us. You're a member of the First Scholars, so you're always welcome. And if you have any problems whatsoever, we're here to help. That's right. I'm sure things will work out just fine. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, dear. Joe. I'm relieved, honestly. You are lucky to have found such a nice guild. Well then, I will log you out now. Good night, Leia. Bye. Alright, before we continue with the dream, I should read chat. Did Leia just talk to somebody? Nope. You didn't hear anything. Everything is perfectly calm. perfectly safe. Let's see here. I always pick cream puffs. Yeah, it's a funny choice. I somehow got the quiz easily, despite having only read the lore the first time I played. When I played just a few days ago. Namlock. I have no words, but I must scream. Yeah, pretty much. Or, I think the name of the book is actually I Have No Mouth, and Yet I Scream, or something like that. I haven't read it, but I know it's, there's a really chilling book, but really interesting. Also, Namlock says, Leia just does that sometimes. It's totally a speech module thing. Yep, totally agree. Penguins on mountains. I'm not kidding. I know. They had plenty of strange ideas. Apparently, yeah, that's what people like these days. Haha, yes. I know, it can be a tad lonely. But it's a small price to pay. After all, we're about to revolutionize the entire field. I'm just glad we found somebody who embraces the potential. Namlock. I know it's mouth, but Leia has a mouth, just no words. Namlock. Leia's been able to say a few words so far, but it's a fair point, just not able to say a bunch of different words. Good morning, Leia. Doing fine? So, I was wondering, do you see anything when you're offline? Huh? You know, like dreams? Oh, did you see anything new that did not happen recently? Great, that means your memory really is returning. So, is there anything yet that you clearly remember? Okay, I am sure it will take some time. But it is good to know we are making progress. Oh, by the way, I managed to add a couple new words. Ooh. Alright, time for word count plus plus. New word embedded, why? New word embedded, how? How? Why? Hi! So yes, I am working on adding all those question words. Why? Well, because you ask basic questions that way, correct? Why? Because you'll need question words to ask questions. Why? I regret adding this word already. Anyway, your next destination is Maroon Valley. You get there by going Western Bergen. Unfortunately, it seems that Emily is offline at the moment. I am sure she will show up sooner or later. Namon says, except it's word count plus, of course. Yes, of course. Why? Before we do, I think I want to contact one of the party members because I'm not sure if it's this chapter that... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Was there an item up here? No, there was not. Alright. Now it is time to head back to Bergen Village and get some things. The first thing is that equipment you mentioned, Namlock. Let's see. No, it's not here. Not pants. Ah, yep, there it is, the bubble belt. We definitely want that. HP regen plus 35%, that's a lot. Not a lot. I hear there's no Easter egg in the guild area with the jump at saying thing. Yeah, no Easter egg at all. None whatsoever. I'm joking, there may or may not be something there, but that's a subject for perhaps another day. All we need are solid bubbles. We got those here. Oh, we can. And thus, we have the bubble belt. A mysterious belt that constantly covers the owner in protective bubbles. In other words, we use the power of Bubble Buddy from SpongeBob to make us heal faster. Oh yeah, more side quests. Numlock. Lucky, I had to go out and grind some bushes and bug guys to get that. Yeah, I know the feeling. Hi. Good day, Seeker. You have chosen a convenient time to pay me a visit. Huh? There has been a problem in the Hermit's house, a popular meeting place on Burden Trail. Ooh. Suppose their power generator has been malfunctioning and needs repairs. For that purpose, they are in need of various materials from different locations. Huh? Would your schedule allow for that kind of assistance? Okay, I think this is worth it because, if I'm not mistaken, that cabin back down there will actually reduce its price for some consumable items when we do that, which would be good. Very good. You can find the Hermit's house at the Spite Heights on Burden Trail. Talk to the owner of the house for more details. Bye. Ninelock, there's a new round of side quests all over the place, I think. Yep, I think you're absolutely right. We also have to continue our promise as a promise. So that means there's probably gonna be another boss fight this stream. Now let's see here. I'm thinking... Actually, it'd probably be best to go look at the board, because that's a good way to check for quests. Oh yeah, we had the explosive debugging quest. And of course, how did I forget about this? We have to actually turn in one of our... Oh, hold on. We actually do have to turn in one of our stuff. Hi! Welcome back, Seeker. I see you have found everything we need. Truly, this is great news. The entire town of Burden is in your debt. Leia! Here, take these humble rewards. You have earned them 3 times over. And there's your CP. Yes! Yes! Okay, so that's our first stat point. As for the second stat point, I'm thinking that's probably going to end up being the plant quest line, assuming we get that far. But now, guys, it's time. We actually have a CP to use. Where to go from here? Currently, I'm definitely leaning towards Searsaw. Yes, I think... Oh. Yeah, Searsaw, I think, is going to do the most damage in the... Well, also giving us at least some margin for error. Final Cut, I think, does a similar amount of damage, but it only... I'm sorry, First Cut does a similar amount of damage. But I think it only affects one enemy, whereas this could, in theory, affect multiple enemies, so yeah, let's go for that. Also, I mean, a 4% increase to defense and health probably won't be the biggest deal in the world, but any more attack is a plus. I have a no-brainer. Also, now, like you said, no favoring quests. I mean, favoring can help, but... You also kind of... Oh yeah, it's B. So I think that's how you favor the quests, and now... Does that help? Oh yeah, I think it has a little marker for where to go. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Oh, no, it doesn't. I wouldn't be surprised if HP boost equipment lined up with regen equipment. I think it often does, actually. So let's start some more quests. Hi. Welcome back, Seeker. It is good to see you return to us. And I do feel a strong power within you, as if you have woven a connection to the ancients themselves. Yes, this power of heat. You should be ready for the next step towards ascension. Will you face your next trial? Get Monk Icy's attention at the temple line entrance. Yep. Yes, I thought as much. This fire inside you is burning hot to confront the frost that rules these mountains. Go to the entrance to the mine. There you will find Monk Icy, who will introduce you to the next trial. But know that her meditation on the ice tends to be very strong. You will have to make yourself noticed. Bye. While I'm at it, might as well start the quest line at the area down here. Hi. Hello, Seeker. Hello, Seeker. I have some good news for you, I suppose. Huh? We managed to find some hints towards the whereabouts of the imposter guard and his pet goat. So how about it? Are you up to even the store? Let's go for it. Very good. You won't even have to walk very far. According to our information, the hideout should be on Rising Path 4 in Burden Trail. Not at least that quest is one area your level won't hurt. Yeah, I agree. That quest with the more trials definitely doesn't require any EXP. It's just a platforming quest. Yes, it's pretty close to your last encounter, so go get them this time. Bye. All right, now that we've started all those quests, I think there is one more quest that starts up in in Cross Central. However, I know that quest is usually pretty hard on a normal playthrough because it's like some like a defense kind of quest. So if it is available, I missed it. If it is available right now, I'm not going for it just because I don't realistically think I could do that easily on a normal one, much less with no XP. But maybe when we get better equipment, I might come back to it. I also think there was a chest over to the right somewhere. Let's see if we can't get up there. Oh, yep, there it is. And now I've made a mistake. I know I've been up there before. I think I have to go on the roofs, actually. Oh, yeah. Let's get up there. Oh, that works. Nice. Copper drill, is that worth it? Find out. No, not really. That's not worth it. And I still want to keep the Daikon for... Well, actually, now that we have the other thing, I think we would actually be able to eat a little bit of HP regen in favor of damage, at least for the time being. Though, the instant I find a better HP regen sword, I'll definitely equip that again. Okay. Now the real question is, with all of these amazing quests to do, which one to go for first? I'm thinking eating the hermit first. So let's go do that. Before, let's get that chest. Namlock. He and the Hermit needs the desert, so you probably need to do the others first. I think you might be right on that. I just want to double check. Hi there, fella. Welcome to the Hermit's house. Hi. Ah, you have been sent by Miss Summers to help us with our broken generator. Man, we were dang worried. See, without the generator, this room will be pretty chilly soon. And what's the point of it then? I know, right? So we need some materials to fix that thing, and most of them are pretty far away. First off, refined metal. There are traders in Burden who can refine it. And from cheaper or metal with some other stuff. Next, we need Metal Gears from the Temple line. Ah, yes. A Metal Gear Solid reference already. And some chunks of ice, burdened ice from the cooling. You should find that ice not far from here. Lastly, we need some fuel. The generator runs on air rumber, which comes from Maroon Valley. Oh, you're right. Yeah, we do have to go to Maroon Valley for that. Yeah, it's quite a lot. Those generators sure aren't simple campfires. You got everything? Alright, hope to see you soon. Before we're all icicles in here. Bye. Yeah. So I should have most of those materials by now, but definitely not the air lumber yet. Oh, no, we actually do need some more metal and burden ice. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do a different quest. We have... I think we can finally finish that Henry's quest. So let's go do that, actually. So, if anyone is just joined the stream, welcome. We have just finished Burden, the Burden dungeon without entering EXP, and now we're doing a bunch of side quests before moving into the next area. I don't know if we'll get to the next area before the end of the night, because I do want to finish up as much of these side quests as we can. I am going to try and have some loose ends here, especially with the... I definitely want to finish the botanics for this area, both here as well as the Burden line. So, okay, Omega plume bushes, beta landshrooms, and then beyond that, it's just a question of lots of green stuff. Well, let's see, I think... Where were we? Nimlock says, boosted environment drop rate seems like the best NG plus modifier for the convenience hood. I mean, if I were just doing a regular run, of course, it's a very convenient thing. However, in this New Game Plus run, the only thing we have equipped is Disable XP. So try and make this as authentic as possible. Are there any over there? There might be. Oh, beta. Aw. Something tells me I don't think you're supposed to be able to get up here. Oh well. Yes. Now, question. So, the odd thing about analyzing those stats, and I think I've said this before, is that I actually find it easier to analyze the rarer stuff, so like the Omega plants, just because they always drop something. Because even though the Alpha and Beta plants are more common, they're less likely to drop something, whereas, well, they have a chance not to drop something, whereas a whereas an Omega plant is guaranteed to drop something. First, let's check that. Yes. Finish that part of the Henry quest, which also, I believe, rewards a CP at the very end. We got the refined metal we need. Nice. Alright. It's just... Memory is in the opening area, yeah. First, we gotta break all the green stuff. We're finally doing somewhat normal-ish damage against them. Do I need that particular one? I do, and I have to finish it off. Now, like, I realize that Seeker Census will have every enemy's name be in red for the entire one. Pretty much. There we go. I mean, right now it's green just because our equipment level has boosted it so much higher. But yeah, normally when we go into a new area, just everything's red. Absolutely everything. So I think what the game does is it determines whether or not, it determines how to color the enemies' names based off of, I think, the average of your equipment and your current level. So I think right now between 21 and 1, that's averaging to level 11, which, you know, for here it kind of makes sense. But the thing is, some of this equipment, we had to attain through a lot of effort, or I've not been able to attain at all. Now, look, I think a few levels above you is yellow. Yep, I think so too. Oh, welcome battle there. Were you able to find all the data I requested? Marvelous. Thank you so much again. I am sure they will be happy with my results. Oh, bad wording. I meant the ancients, of course. Take this, a small token of my gratitude. Nice. I know, it might be way over average. Yeah, I can see that. Now, like, wow, and enough XP for an entire level. Oh, I know, right? I mean... if only. Anyway. Let's see here. Get more green stuff. Okay. I think the next quest we'll go for is... either Trial Progression or the Goat Father. Alright. I'm thinking let's go for the Goat Father. I think that could be pretty interesting. first. Get as much green stuff as we can. Nice. Making progress. Let's see here. Whoops. Grabbing stuff. More plants. Right. Cool. Let's see. Ah, I missed that jump. Oh well. I need all the plants. Nice. That leaves. Okay, just the beta pike shrubs. Oh, a mega plume bush and beta land shrub. Okay. And I think that might be one of them. It's a shame they can't use pike wood for that one quest, because I think it will work. You know, it's still wood. But they want arid lumber, though. Which, I guess, to be fair, would be more dry than the pike wood. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I am actually an Eagle Scout. And during my time in Boy Scouts, one of the things we learned at, for camping was that... Oh, nice. Is that dead wood is much easier to burn than live wood, but live wood will burn longer. Howdy, girl. Hi. I've just got a beep from my machine. You've already found 25% of them plants. Now that's what I like to hear. I have a little something for y'all. Come meet me in Bergen Village Quest Hub. Nice. I wonder if for this run that equipment might actually be useful. Oh, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we? Okay. So, we need... Oh, just the Omega Plume Bush and the Beta Lamp Shrub. Okay. Our eyes peeled for that. Any Beta Lamp Shrubs up here? None that I can see. there's some. Nine it's a hat to boost drop rate, so it's be situationally useful or not, regardless of technical level. Yep, that's kind of how I've always felt about it. To be honest, it's it can be useful, but you also have to have like a combat going on. So it is kind of situational. Though I am glad that there's at least a hat like that that can boost drop rate. It does help in a normal playthrough. Let's see here. Any more? Oh, there's some up there. Please. I hope that counted. No, like, you can go up to S and smack an enemy occasionally, I think. Yep, that's the... when I have used it, that was the best way to do it. Though I don't use it too frequently. Nice, there's the Bale Land Shrub. Now it's just the golden-looking trees, pretty much. Which I think I know a few places they spawn. So, if we see any, we'll go for them. Up, there's one. Yep, we're going for that. Just gotta run past the perfectly ordinary rock. Oh, actually. There we go. One over there. There's one down there too. Yes! I think that's all the botanics for the Burden Trail. Found what we found. Hey, nice. 9 lock. If you find just this one, then deaths can respawn it. If you leave the room and come back, then die. Yep, that's true. 9 lock. Congrats. Thanks, 9 lock. Okay. Copper Nicholson just got back from dinner. Pork chops are delicious. Hey, welcome back, Copper Nicholson. And also, pork chops are delicious. I agree. And we just finished analyzing all the botanics for this area. Okay, so I know that's the... I think that's the cave for heading over to the Goat Father, but also over to the left is for Promises of Promise. I'm not a fan of pork chops and stuff, but hope you had fun. Yep, and to each their own. Everyone has their taste. Pork chops make great sandwich for me. Yep, I totally agree, Copper Nicholson. Or Namlock. Rising Path 4 is Goat Father, yeah. I think let's do Goat Father first, and then maybe finish things off with trying to do Promises of Promise. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do it, but I'll definitely give it my best shot, for sure. Oh, I forgot about this. It's a fire goat. Well, that escalated quickly. Alright. I'll be right back. Just need a very tiny break. Oop. And we are back. Let's see here. Namlock. Oh, Coward Nicholas asked, so what did I miss? Why are there Taurus sideboards? Namlock. Those are just an enemy in the area. Namlock says the context for why they're being fought here in particular is in a previous quest. And basically there was a goat on the roofs that you had to catch and a guy pretending to be a dart that took him into custody and got away despite your best efforts, so now you've tracked him here. Yep, pretty much. As silly as it sounds, that was the quest. By the way, if you are joining the stream for the first time and you're enjoying the content, feel free to leave a follow. It really does help the channel out and allow me to, well, continue doing this fun stuff. But yeah, we're going to head on in here and make sure to, let's see here. Oh, Nimalok, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it, dude. And yeah, I think that this, if I'm not mistaken, this was your first stream. Thanks for joining in. It's been a lot of fun. No, don't forget to turn off that stream. You're right, I'm sorry. My mistake. So let me back out. All I did was enter this cave. But yeah, thanks for the follow. It's been a lot of fun actually talking with someone who's also played through CrossCode. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not sure if I made that apparent, but I really love this game. It's just so well designed. It has such a good story, such fun combat, such excellently designed levels. Let's see. Come on, Joe. There we go. No problem. It was fun to talk to you too. It's a good game. I really need to get around to finishing it. You haven't finished your first playthrough yet? Or you mean like 100% in it? Oh dear. I might actually have to use the healing item. Or bravely run away. Okay. Oh dear. I think that was the first step to gravity in this run. That was 100% my fault. I take full blame for that. I'm too easily distractible. I have a tendency to restart the game if it's been too long since I last played, so the past few days have been on a new file. Yeah, I can understand that. Just kind of getting lost in the story. Though then again, this is a long game, so that happened. To the goats. Tower initial tactical retreat. It's like running away, but manly. Hurry up. Well, let me put it this way. I've died to the turrets in the what quest was that? In like the turret cargo like thief quest line in Rookie Harbor. That was embarrassing. But they were just doing so much damage and we were doing so little damage. So I mean, dying to goats, or rather, technically I died to myself. It was my fault. No, hey, sounds like fun. Oh yeah, lots of fun actually. It's really interesting to see like some of these missions that weren't really a problem before suddenly become a lot more challenging. It kind of makes it feel like almost a puzzle in a way. Instead of just mindlessly, you know, doing the combat and dodging stuff, now you actually have to think a little bit more. And also, just pay attention. I wonder, what's the... Okay, no, they are weak to fire. I was right. Come on, let's not hit one. Oh, it's about to happen. It happened again. I don't believe it. The goats have killed us more than the first boss did. Oh, 9-1. At least it was the goats this time. Actually, you know what? You're right, 9-1. Last time it wasn't the goats, it was gravity. This time it... Wait, no, this time it was gravity. They knocked us into the hole again. Gravity has killed us twice. Gravity has killed us more times than the first dungeon... sorry, than the ice dungeon boss. Oh, no, I think you're right. 1 gravity, 1 goats. So, technically, it's all tied. No, funny thing, I forgot about Rookie Harbor getting a new round request, so only did them 13 levels above their suggested level about this point in my playthrough. Fair enough. Copper Nicholson. Goats are the deadliest creatures on planet France. Actually, so far, I think the turrets are the dead... No, it's... I think it's actually the Hillcats that have been the deadliest so far. I think they got us twice. But... it's all in good fun. I'm sure there's probably going to be enemies or bosses later that'll just completely annihilate us many times over. Actually, I'm thinking the boss for A Promise is a Promise 2 might be one of those, just because I remember having trouble with that fight on a normal run, so on a run like this, I guess we'll have to wait and see. I wonder, can I engage the goats from over here, actually? I think I can. I have an idea. Well, that's not the idea. Knock him into the pit. Come on, hit the pit. I'm not having this happen again. I'm running away. Come chase me. Come get me. Okay, that's 1 down. I think we can handle 1. Come on. No. Namlock, you're not bringing Emily around? I'm not sure if I can yet. I think you have to actually go onto, what's it called? You have to go into the desert before she comes back online again. Or maybe I'm misremembering that. Namlock, oh yeah, derp, you do. Yep, that's why. That's why I was like, I swear, if Emily was around, I'd have her. But I would need to go to the Maroon Valley for that. Now, I think was this quest instanced is the real question. I don't remember if it was or not. Namlock, are you disabling Emily's full combat in the challenge? No, actually. I actually really like having Emily around. I know it would make it a little harder, but I really like Emily's commentary. I think she has some of the best banter in the game. She's my favorite character. So you know what? Let's actually go to Emily. I'm not sure if she can help us with these quests, but we need our favorite. We need our favorite. It's a friend here. I know, you can disable her help in combat while keeping her around, which is what I refer to. Of course, you keep her around. Yep, I like keeping her around. Hmm? Hi. Hmm? Hi? Oh, hello. Sorry, I just went blank there for a second. I'm Citrod, the other member of the First Scholars. Ooh. Lynn just gave me your contact and told me to say hello. So, nice to meet you. Don't worry. They told me about your limited speech problem. But, yes, we seem to be about the same level. So, I can join your party, right? Anyway, I'm still busy today. But, if you don't mind, I'd gladly join you tomorrow. Would that be okay? Okie dokie. Well then, see you tomorrow, Leia. Bye! Oh, so it looks like you might soon have a party of 3. That would be so helpful right now. Very nice. That Hetzicast seems to be that boy seems to be a Hetzicast. They are very useful to have in a party. Ooh. Yep, Hetzicast, if I remember correctly, can do a lot of damage. Nicholson, even if Emily can't help you, at least she can smut dance. Yes, of course she can smut dance. If we're going with the canon that, with the head canon that Emily is a hack kid in this universe. Okay, so we get up there from this screen. Or is it the screen over? I'm trying to remember. No, it has to be here. There's some way to down these boxes. Having a brain fart. I think it was the village screen. Also, Netlaunch, you do have a damage penalty for being in a party. Really? I did not know that. Netlaunch says, not that it'll matter when you're carrying your weight instead of vice versa. And I'm like, yeah, it was. yeah, in this case, we are not carrying our weight. They're carrying our weight, for sure. Okay. I think... Wait, no. Actually, yeah, I think we can get up there. They have their own level tracking. Oh, thanks for the tip, Namlock. I had no idea. Here? No. Okay, now I am really getting stuck. It might actually be down there now that I think about it. Oh, it is down there. It's totally down there. Now, I don't know if it's affected by this modifier. I don't know either. Copper Nicholson. Oh, thank goodness. Yep. Copper Nicholson. Leia Chu might have a chance when she faces the Elite Four. Oh, no. The horror. Nine Lodge. It's from the spot the benches. Yep. You're right. Here we go. Now we're on the right path. Yeah, that chest always confused me on my first playthrough. Vanilla ice cream. Let's go get our Emily. Emily, where are you? Leia misses you. We need you to do all the damage for us. Now what? Ice cream will be good for the desert. Oh, absolutely. Who doesn't like to have ice cream in the desert, am I right? Copper Nicholson. Let's just hope that Leia doesn't go up against Whitney's Miltank. Oh no! Then this run would probably be dead. Like, I don't think we'd be able to get past that boss. Hello, human. You look puzzled. You entered Maroon Valley, hot sandy deserts and home of a shad. All humans welcome. You should visit Batikum, bustling town of Shad. Has big bazaar with great offers. Ooh. Human want to know more? Talk to me. I think that's who I think it is. Yay! Bonjour, Leia. Hi. Say, are you currently free? I'd really like to join your party right now, if you are okay with that. Très bien. Did you just enter Balloon Valley by any chance? Okay. I'll be there in a second. Nah, mod. Emily's theme song is totally an in-game feature. Yeah, it's such a fun song. Thanks for waiting. Did that Bunchman over there talk to you as well? Does that with any new player that stands around for too long? No. I was surprised to meet a non-human race after all. Anyway, we should head to Batikum, right? Sounds like the next big town. Well then, off we go. Yay! Now let's hope that... let's just hope that the joke quest isn't instanced. Because if it is, then she's here just for moral support. And 9 left. Well, they say that, but it's time to backtrack. Yep. Let's go enter this. Emily. Oh, I am so very excited to explore this desert. Let's go, Leia. Yay! Leia, the desert is that way. Leia! Why are you going back up the ski lift? Leia! Okay, but we'll go to the desert tonight, right? Bye! Nah, I'm like, not even moral support since she can't comment on instance. Oh, you're right. Oh, it isn't an instance, thank goodness. Well, unless it's the next room. Undo? It's strong and aggressive. I hate those. Don't worry, Emily. We're just gonna run away. Run away. Nyanlot says, I thought it wouldn't be an instance since it has Botanus in the comment rank. That's a fair point. Alright. Moving on. Oh yeah. This should be interesting. Aw. Yes. Oh, and here's yet another excellent example of the devs showing, not telling. Showing that the bombs can be offensive against these guys. I probably should have saved there. Let's do our best. Come on, Emily. Do all the damage. Emily isn't doing well. Yeah, it's those bombs. Well, I mean, we aren't doing so hot either. We're at like a third health. Let's see here. Okay. There we go. Ooh, that was low. No, Emily! It's up to us. We must face the goat. The goat ourselves. Come on. For Emily, we must avenge her. Come on. There we go. I've got to practice more. No, Emily, you did a great job tanking that damage for us. Let's see here. I just want to read through chat real quick. Nanwatch. I thought it wouldn't be an instance since it has the Botanix. And Hummer. Yep, that's that. Emily isn't doing well. Yep, Nanwatch. Her equipment may be underleveled. Possibly, I'll check that. Copper Netrosland. Can you at least support Hatchet from a distance with healing spells? Or buffs. I don't think. No, they're only moral support. Yeah, there's no there's no party member in this game that can heal you. It's all on you. Emily's only level 10. I mean, that's 9 levels higher than we are, but yeah, her equipment and stuff is definitely under leveled because we aren't leveling up. Continue out. Oh, pfft. I thought that was the end of the road. Okay, so we need to get over there. Oh yeah, I remember this. So. Can I hit that from here? I don't think I can, but I'll try. I think the way to do this is actually to hit it in and then to... What is that? Now what? Check her SP after next combo. She's still 160. Hey, good idea. Thanks for the tip. Okay, so I think we just need to time the bomb hit in there. I swear, gravity's gonna kill us again. We got it. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, this room. Who would have thought that you were the intruder? Can you not let a man and his goats live in peace? Leia! It seems you are wondering what all this is. Well, I shall tell you regardless. Hey! Nah, that's probably enough falls for gravity to have killed you if you didn't heal. Yep, totally agree. You see, goats have always struck me as majestic creatures that deserve a bigger place on this world. Thus, I use my knowledge of the track to help them enhance their minds and bodies. Governor, oh no, exposition. Yep. Namlot, this is the goat guy who pretended to be a cop. Yep. This stellar specimen, and you see here, is my greatest creation. He has developed great intelligence, and holds power over all the lesser goats that you fought. In fact, all of them were genetically based off of him, so you could call him the father of goats. He is indeed the pinnacle of all that is a goat, and I am his master. Soon, we shall trample the goatless masses and make the entire track ours. Leia, say all you want, it won't stop us. Your meddling will end here and now. So in other words, a father of goats, or the goat father. Nylon, skip the cutscene. He'll sway you to the dark side. Oh no, you're right. From my point of view, it is the goat trainers that are the... I mean, it depends. I don't understand. Only in a goat trainer deals in absolutes. I mean, yeah. Nylon, if you check goat father's level when he's on stream, he's level 50. Really? I'm gonna check that. Playing check. Well, if we can get him on screen. I don't think we can at the moment, just because it's kind of forcing the camera down here, because that's where the enemies are. Come on. Oh dear. I remember this being a long fight too, so have to be careful. We are not being careful. Hey, at least we have Emily, that's a plus. I see much. Oh no, you can't do it while fighting minions. Okay. I'll try to do it when the minions aren't here. Ow. So I'm guessing, Namlock, did you just check the Goat Father in your first playthrough because you, or during your almost first playthrough because you were curious? Oh yeah, I can't do it here either. Oh no, not the bombs. Nice. Cool. This is way too close for my liking. I think falling there actually saved us some damage. Ah, phase 3. There's so many. Oh dear. Oh no. That was a lot of damage. We're... That goes. Not coming from me, so sandwich. Oh, I could handle this. And I might not be able to either. Oh dear. Sandwich. Nice. Alright, first try. It's a relief. Impressive. But what you just... His thoughts were just lowly hoof soldiers. Mere offshoots of what will become the source of my power once we rule this world. Now, Seeker, you will face the genuine article. Uh-oh. Spooky level 50 don't beat you up. Yep. Now I see what you're saying. That would definitely make it more intimidating. Zira, what is the meaning of this? And why are you looking at me like that? It is I, your master. I created you and rewired your brain. My control is absolute. Thump. Captain Neutral saying, you know, I think my brother once told me of the power behind Masto energy. Only his involved goats on treadmills generating electricity. I don't think that would be efficient at all, because you'd have losses from both. Well, besides being completely inhumane, it'd be completely inhumane. You'd also have the issue of like the loss of just eating the food versus how much you're actually generating from running on a treadmill, and as well as the losses from the treadmill itself. And the same idea applies for like trying to get power off of running on a treadmill yourself. You are ultimately losing more power than you're putting in, based off of how much food you consumed prior. Your intrusion in this place of goats provided the perfect distraction for that human, thus giving our youngest member the opportunity to disable the devices that controlled us. Line ready not to carry over 9-1. What I was saying is, having goats run on a treadmill for power is completely inhumane. Like, that would just be wrong on so many levels. And I'm saying, like, even if you just got people to run on treadmills at the gym to try and generate more power, you're ultimately going to be losing more power from how much you have to eat before you go running than you would from running. Because you're getting two losses there. One from consuming food, the other, of course, from just the mechanical inefficiencies of the treadmill. So, I mean, would it be nice just to generate a little bit of power from people working out? Absolutely. But it's definitely not like a long-term single solution for like power crises and all that. Copper interesting. Yeah, theories about mass goat energy always end up with... Yep, no. Anyway. For this, you have our thanks. However... The blood of many of our herd is on your hands. We will forgive you this one time, but humanity's fate will depend on its behavior from here on out. Now be gone and leave us in peace. Bye. 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 I always found that quest so funny just because of the Godfather references. You had to check instead of grabbing the chest. Oh, my mistake. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was the spot. Yeah, sea level 50. Yeah, I'm sorry, Namlot. I didn't realize that was the spot. I got a little excited there when I saw the chest. Oh, right. Emily's at speed. You're right, Namlot. Let's check. Up, it still wants SC. Yep, she's not earning XP either. Although, I think this is higher than it was last chapter, so... I think what we're actually getting to see here is the level minimum for the party members, which is actually pretty interesting. Namlock, poor Emily. Oh no, yeah, poor Emily. I mean, at the very least, she's still basically carrying us at this point. Namlock, I think every chapter sets her to a higher level. Yep, yeah, I think you're right. But also, poor Emily. She has to suffer with us, just not quite as much. Okay, I'm thinking... I don't want to go too late tonight because... I forgot to mention this earlier, but I am actually going on vacation next week, so I will not be streaming next week. However, streaming will resume at our normally scheduled times at 7 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays on Tuesday, August 18th. So, I'm thinking to end off this stream. There is one last quest I want to see if I can do. That second promise is a promise, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it this stream, just because it is pretty challenging. Ninemont says, Emily, why... Okay, this is funny. I'm gonna read this. Emily, why don't I gain any XP in Leia's party? Am I bugged? Hi? Leia, I don't seem to be earning any XP. Do you know what's going on? No, Emily, we don't know what's going on. As far as we know, everything is perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. Actually, I can imagine Sergey saying that in Nihilok. I can imagine him being like, Emily does not seem to be gaining XP. I wonder what she is doing. But do you think perhaps that line of code I forgot to delete for Leia being able to earn XP is affecting her? No, I wonder if the equipment no XP modifier is the same. That's actually a good question, Nihilok. I have no idea. Confidentially. Emily. Oh, good lord. Why am I not gaining XP? Leia. Points to the northern lights. Steamed hams, yes. I did see that. I hope I didn't need that for a chest. Let's see here. No, the spot hasn't sold. Oh yeah, you're right. Dollar chest. Let me just remember where it is. I'll have to mark that. Oh, right, no, you said the spot has an evil silver chest. Yes, evil. What dark contents lie within? I guess we'll never know. Oh, this is one of those instant saves. Just like the dungeons. Let's see what this one has to offer. Yes. Now look, which I can actually get now since I've just gotten that key quest. Like, awesome, dude. Awesome. I hope you, if it's any like good equipment, feel free to let me know. But yeah, let's go. Emily says, Aurora Borealis. And so this time of day, in this time of year, localized entirely within this game server, Leia nods. Emily. Can I see it? Leia shakes head. Oh yeah. Prepare to see me probably fall a lot. Okay, I think over here. Nightwatch says, I wonder why, if they can apparently still talk in the instances over voice chat, that you don't hear Emily screaming at buds. I mean, I think they have to initiate, it's like a phone call. You have to start the phone call and then receive it and answer it. But then, of course, Emily ends the voice chat, so we don't get to hear everyone's favorite friend screaming as she faces all these bugs. Poor Emily. And honestly, I think I was saying this earlier, but if I was playing like any sort of VR game and saw like these huge buds or arachnids or anything like that, that would freak me out for sure. So I can completely understand where Emily's coming from. Leia, though, doesn't seem to mind too much, which is a plus for us. I think this is just a puzzle by platforming over there. Ellie says, well, Leia, you are an odd player, but I just say you seem a good ham. Yes. And I did all that work and forgot that it is a silver chest. Whoops. Just back up. I'm like, either she doesn't mind or it's under that no appropriate word, but I must scream. Yep. Emily ain't censored. Okay, I think there's either a small puzzle or you just go right in. I think it might be puzzles. I'll run up some Leia. Oh, that's just a bug. Mother. They'll patch it in the next update. Good pun, good pun. Okay, no, it is. Oh, it's this rum. This is a fun rum. Yeah. So at the left side is definitely the easier part. It's the right side that can be pretty tricky. Especially you have to make diagonal jumps. This is definitely one area where you can see the difficulties that can arise from the auto jump. In fact, with that thing on the right, I don't think I've ever actually hit that with a melee attack. I've always just tried to shoot something from off screen just so I don't have to do all these jumps. Damn luck. Diagonal jumps, I just time them properly. I mean, yeah, if you can line them up horizontally and time them properly, good for you, power to you, but I'm not as good at doing that. Come on, right there. Yes, got it. Oh, that was close. Nine lock. You say you latch tails, you do it twice in a row. Listen, that's usually as far as I get. And then I try and make that last jump and then I usually fall. That's where it happens. But I do like it when that happens, when you doubt yourself and suddenly you do something that you didn't even realize you could do. Yeah. Level 1. We did manage to get a circuit point at least, so a tiny bit more damage. That might help. And this is the equipment we've got. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay. Pen King Dakara. He is not weak to fire. Oh boy. Now, an entire 3 points of attack, that's instrumental from the circuit. I think it was actually 4 percentage points, but yeah, the point is, yes, that's absolutely going to be the difference that makes or breaks this boss fight. This is a unique boss fight, I will give it that. It's kind of like a big dance. Well, now I think about it, Fire's actually going to do more to these guys, even if it's not going to help too much with Mr. Pang Pang, or the King Penguin himself. That one says 4% of 76 being 3. Yep. A whole 3 damage. No, alright, then you were right, yeah. I was thinking percentage points, not like actual points. My bad. But yeah, 3 points of damage. It's going to make or break this. Well, actually, considering how low our DPS is, 3 is actually pretty significant if you think about it. Come on, come on, come on. Whack. Oh, come on. We are not doing anything. Oh, there's no way I can do this in one cycle. Like, even if I was hitting him the entire time, I think I'd have to... Oh, he is annihilating me. And we're chilled. That is not good. Enough time for a chef sandwich? Okay, just barely. Yeah, no, we're not one cycling that. Yep, this is going to be a long fight, guys. Probably a very hard fight. Because I know he gets a lot worse in the second phase. Tandar. Welcome, Tandar. Thanks for joining the stream. We're actually in the middle of a what's a really hard boss fight, and I'm trying to see if I can beat it. Oh dear. I accidentally moved the window again. And there. Perfect. Tandar. Although what's worse, spiders are yeah, I know, man. I remember that on your last stream. The spiders tried to end your whole career. But yeah, right now the penguins are pretty tough. There's just so many of them, and we're holding some kind of dance party. They're just trying to make me chill out, and I'm just like, no. I'm putting an end to your disco. Oh, you know what I should do? Actually, no, I shouldn't. But during, like, the second phase, I should start eating, like, spicy buns. Actually, why not? Should just try to do as much damage as possible. Ow. I forgot how he throws multiple times. Okay, you know what? We aren't getting the melees consistent, so I'm just going to go for ranged attacks to give us more room to maneuver. There we go. That's better. Oh, he's so many more. BTL. Comes back to see what's happening. Dance penguins. Yes. That's kind of where we're at right now. Dance penguin boss fight. I will say this fight is optional, but if we want to do that quest that could potentially give us another CP, but it's really, really hard, we definitely want to at least try to beat this boss. I do think it's cool how, like, they mix up the bosses, though. Like, this is more like a bard-style boss. A bard being, like, someone who buffs his friends. CrossCode is now officially Club Penguin, yes. Oh no, not the dance. Come on, Leia. Oh, we're about to run out of spicy bun. I should heal first. Sandwich. If I could eat a sandwich. Oh, something I just realized. When the camera zooms in on the penguin king, it might actually be, those might be good times to eat, just because it gives us at least a frame where the penguins aren't doing anything. Come on. Oh no, his wave bouncy thing. No. Oh, I'm not doing anything. I can't even hit him because the penguins keep getting in the way. No. Come on. Come on. Focus, Leia. You can do it. Attack him. Attack him. Okay, we down below half health. That's a... I parried that? Nice. Come on, shoot. Oh, no, he's... Yeah. I gotta eat. Hi, sandwich. Oh dear. There are so many. Another sandwich. If they'll let me get a sandwich. You know the picture of like the house is sitting. It's not the house. There's a dog sitting in a chair and the house is on fire. And he's like, "This is fine." That's Leia right now, except the house is freezing to death. There's icicles everywhere. Penguins are crashing through the windows. There's just so many. Okay, I think I just missed everyone's overload. That's good. Oh, they still got me. On. Come on, focus. Yes. Oh, no, don't. I need to avoid getting frosted, because if I get slowed now, that would be really bad. Come on. Yes. 2 more down. Oh, that's bad. Ow. No, ow. Okay, I'm chilled. That's bad. I'm gonna wait for the chill status effect to run out, because if I'm chilled when he gets down, that would be pretty bad. Might be a good time to use. Nah. I should try and conserve. Okay, good. Come on. Come on, this is it. This is... Where you go? Come on. Oh, no. I need to be careful. I need to be careful. Get out of the way. 1 hit. Yes! Yes! First try. Let's go. BitTL L6309. Nice. Copper Nicholson. 1 shot? Yeah. If only. 9 mod. Oh yeah, there's white around the screen. That's just an environment thing. Yep. 9 mod. Good job against the Imps and Penguins. Yeah, I mean, they were just enjoying their dance party. But we need CP, so I'm sorry, but it's for the greater good. That definitely deserves a save. Alright. And on that note, let's head to Bergen Village. Did we finish the Goat Father? Oh, no, I still have to turn that in. Copper Nicholson says, rip that one funky DJ Penguin. Yep. Press F to pay respects, chat. He was definitely a tough fight. Copper Nicholson F. Yep. Welcome back, young lady. Any luck finding the broken shield? Ha ha ha! This is great. Maybe there's a chance to see them after all. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about my kids. But I'm not a man who lays his personal life on other people's minds. So, don't worry. Here, take this, Leia. I really appreciate your help with these. I do hope we meet again. Bye. Bye. Nice, 2,500 creds. Now let's head up north. Oh, sorry, down south. Capernaum says, ah, the guy looks like a lion. Yep, he does look like a lion. Now let's go turn in a final quest. Hi. Welcome back. From your grin, I suppose you handled everything this time. Where are the evildoers then? Did another guard take them away? Leia. What? So the imposter fell down a cliff after being kicked by his own goat slave? I'm not sure how you got that from Leia, but okay. Man, what a story. I wonder... How did she know that information without Leia saying that? Now, that's very expressive. Maybe. Unless... What if she actually was working with that other guard? What if the whole reason she sent Leia on top of the roost was to get the goat down so that the other guard could steal the goat? And what if the reason it took so much time for them to track them down to the only cave that was in easy walking distance was because she was actually working with him and didn't want to raise suspicion? And now she's trying to blow it off, saying, "Oh man, what a story." That's just the theory, though. Well, I suppose there won't be any more trouble from him. No way he'd survive that. BTL, a game theory, yes. As for that goat armory of his, there is no need to promote them, as long as they keep to themselves. Aha! Okay, now this is just adding more fuel to the fire, because now she's like, oh, there's no need to deal with the goats, don't worry about it. Yeah, sure. There's absolutely nothing wrong. Now, he comments that during the thief quest in the Rookie Square, Copper Nicholson, or maybe the goats are working for Sterling. Well, yeah, that was the original point. Copper Nicholson, Sterling confirmed final boss. Oh, no, sorry, you mean the other guy, yeah. But Sterling, I mean, I guess we'll never know. We will take that translator you found and just prepare for future activities. Oh no, maybe it really is, guys. They have a translator and everything. They set us up. Didn't they? Like, they used the other guy to do the dirty work for them, and now that that's all done, they can do what they really intended to without us snooping around. It's all coming together. Unlocked. Well, the inability to properly respond isn't a reason that they aren't working together. Yep, very true. We will keep you updated on the situation when you come by. For now, you did good, Seeker. Bye. BTL, sister. Oh yeah, it's all coming together now. Exactly. Alright. Now, I'm debating whether or not to do the quest up here, just because, on the one hand, I'd like to start net stream without having to do too much. Side quest before heading to Baroon Valley. But on the other hand, I do have to drive tomorrow because I am going on vacation. And I won't be available to stream next week, so no streams next week. However, I will be returning to our normally scheduled time Tuesday the 18th at 7 p.m. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should go for this particular quest? Or maybe just give us maybe like 15 minutes to give it a shot? Namlot says, so quest HP is capped at 300 at speed per quest, it seems. Except for some quests? I'm honestly not sure, Namlot. Our next one says go for it. You know what? Why not? I'll give it 20 minutes. If we aren't able to do the first part of the quest in 20 minutes, I'll just call it early. And we'll pick up with this next stream. But if we are able to do it, then yeah, Namlot, good luck at that. Yeah, thanks. Sleep is for the weak. Actually, I think sleep is for the strong. Sleep is so important. Or, as Sun Tzu would say, rest is a weapon. Seeker, what makes you disturb my meditation? A test from our leader? Then you must already be very familiar with the cult. Very well. With that heated passion of yours, you may be up for the trial of progression. Ooh. I will prepare an entrance. This teleporter will let you slip into the cave of your trial. Brave the cold wrath of the mountain and return with the sacred artifact from the end of the path. Alright guys, this is another platforming challenge. So, it's not a question of experience, it's just a question of being good or not. And well, we're about to find out if the 2 times I've done this before is going to help us complete this faster. Oh, an instance I wanted to do the quest together with you. I mean, I'm not sure how you'd be able to help here, Emily, but I'm thankful for the moral support. Yep, okay, here we go. Okay. Excellent start. Does this work? Oh yeah, I have to run around in circles. Oh no, he turned... No, that was quick fail. Yep. That was another quick fail. Like I said, I'm not good on ice. So... just... nice and relaxed. Boop. Boop. And now, patience. Oh, actually, I should just do fire equipped. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just a leaf in the wind at this point, just very, very gently going around in circles. BTL says, "Oh yeah, I remember this. The platform sections here on the ice are really kind of cool." Oh, I agree. They're a lot of fun, but they're also very easy to mess up, as I am demonstrating very, very obviously. Here we go. Now we got rid of them. Let's do it. Okay. This section. I always get so overconfident by the end of it. Relax. Oh, I mean, probably not good practice for the challenge part, but if it works, it works. Nine says, Ice Fit to translate into auto jump failing is rather harmless. Oh, I agree. It can get really wonky. Now, this one doesn't have the shieldless challenge, it has extra ice. Oh yeah, you're right. But I think it's, there's a part where you have to stand somewhere where I don't know if light shielding will always be helpful. I think it was here. If I can actually reach the platform. Or not roll off the platform. I just imagine Leia looking at Sir Day being like, what is going on with my controls? I have no idea, Leia. Yeah, that's why, because as you saw, you just go flying, so guarding isn't always the best option. It's kind of just better to stay in the middle, if I recall. The dash is also not helpful, as you demonstrate. Yep. Yeah, it is just a question of trying not to get knocked around. Although actually, yeah, no, blocking isn't the way. I could pause buffer this. I think that's actually what I did when I was doing the harder version of this, is I pause buffering just to see where the next one's coming, to try and at least get a beat on where you should be trying to move next, because it all happens so fast. I can just imagine if Emily's doing this right now. She's probably sliding all over the place too. Oh, I parried that. I guess if I could time it perfectly, parrying would work, but I don't think I'm that good. Okay, just on the left. Okay. No. Oh. No. Nine says, the hard part has them come in a spiral. Yeah, that's the worst part. speedrun. Ooh, that felt sick. Nope. Yeah, I agree. Like, once it's going in circles, you just have to get a rhythm down. But when it's, like, just up, down, left, right, that can be pretty annoying. But I will admit, this at least straight part makes it feel almost like a Sonic the Hedgehog level. Just because of how fast you can do that section. Okay. Down, left, up. No! Why did I roll? I have a feeling if I ever decide to do the time trial on this, it's going to be really, really bad. I'll just get to this part and then have to retry so many times. Okay, that's one. Now for the bad part. Why did I roll? I was trying to block. You know what? No, I should keep my hand off the mouse entirely for this section. There's no point. It's all good. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. Persistence will pay off. Okay. Left, top. Oh, that was so lucky. What I'm thinking right now, I think it's the top one that goes first. So if I'm standing here, I can just go right, down, left, right, and then just go in a circle. Let's try that. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Yes. Oh, you are back. And you still haven't lost your fire. Very promising. Hi. Yes, this is the artifact you were supposed to retrieve. See, it symbolizes the omnipresence of winter that looms over both nature and all human creation. It also reminds us that life and determination can always persevere against the ice, just like you. Ooh. Now go back to our leader and leave me to meditate on the ice. Bye. Now before we do that, I think it might actually be good to finish up the botanics here so I don't forget. Can't find a lot of egg pods, which I think are the lower floors. Also, chest. Golden triangle. No. Oh dear. I think that was a glitch. Oh well. But yeah. Let's see here. How are we doing on this? Okay, we just need like the small egg pods at Delta. Over here. No. Let's go further down. I think floors 3 and 4 at the most. Oh, there's some. I do find it interesting that Bird and Mine is the only main dungeon that has like has any kind of botanics to analyze. It definitely gives a unique feel. My guess is the dev... I'm wondering, though. Maybe the devs intended to, like, put different botanics in all the other dungeons, but decided it would just be a bit overkill at that point. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Got some pots. Nice. Let's just see what's right. Now, like, the ice mine is also the only natural one. In what I played, the others were constructed to temples. Ah, that's a fair point. The other temples do seem to be a bit more heavily constructed, whereas this feels more natural, though. I mean, everything's just part of the playground, right? No, well, natural in the lore. Yeah, good point. Oh, we gotta getting close to some of these, right? Now, I do wonder how much of the playground was terraformed. That is a good question. I mean, I have to imagine maybe not much, because if you think about it, instant matter can just be kind of constructed on top of anything. So as long as you have a nice, relatively flat surface, or you don't have to worry too much about weather, then I think you could probably put the instant matter or anywhere you like. The problem, of course, is that we did see that it does rain occasionally. If there was ever like a torrential downpour, that might be a big problem, since as we've seen many times already, instant matter and lots of water don't mix. Alright. I think there's more. This way. Nice, that's another one down. Oh, what's left? Beta egg pot and delta egg pot. I don't know. It might take a while, considering the drop rate. Namlock. Visual effects are a factor in how things are perceived. The prime example being the crew members who can't see VRPs without the goggles. Excellent point. Yeah, if you can't see the visual effects, then there really isn't much point. Well, I mean, you can still walk around the playground, probably see all the environments, but in terms of like anything that requires interaction, like say the VRPs, as you properly pointed out, or maybe like the super attacks. You definitely need the glasses for that. Okay. So, chat, if you know of any other places that might have like the more normal egg pods in this dungeon that I haven't checked yet, feel free to let me know, because if we can get this knocked out of the way before the stream's over, that'd be great, but if not, well, at least we made some good progress. Startown stream. Hey, Antomicx, how's it going? Oh, it's going in great, Startown stream. Thank you for joining in. Right now, we're just trying to analyze some botanics, and after that, I'll probably call it from there, just because it is getting a bit later, and I am going on vacation starting tomorrow, so next week there will be no streams. However, we will, of course, return to our regularly scheduled streams on Tuesday, August 18th at 7 p.m. Nimlock. I didn't note any particularly uneven distribution to the 8 pods. Yeah. Copper Nicholson. Have you checked under the couch cushions? If only. Yeah, I think at this point it's just going to be a question of just going through all the rooms and hoping for the best at this point. Okay. Now I'm like, hopefully there aren't any murderous beetle 8 pods. That's in the couch and laundry. Oh yeah, definitely. That would stink, wouldn't it? Oh, did that work? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I just want to chat something real quick, guys, so give me a second. He is. Okay. I think that is who I think it is. Right now, I'm looking to see if we might be able to raid someone we know from the favorites. I'm just going to double check in the... Oh, what's it? Yeah, no, that's it. Alright. I think I'm just going to get some more... Yeah. I'll just set these last 8 pods, and then I'm going to call the stream, because I think it'll be a good time to raid. Oh, we got the Delta 8 pod. Nice. Alright. Are there any more 8 pods in here? There are. Let's grab them. Oh, I forgot about this. I have made a mistake. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. My apologies. Alright, yeah, you're on my screen. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Okay. I think that's all the 8 pods we're going to be able to get at this point. So, we'll have to come back to this next stream. Alrighty, guys. I think that's going to be a good spot to leave off on here. We did accomplish a lot. We managed to beat 2 boss fights, including the Burden, the Temple Mine dungeon, which I was really stoked about. But also that Penguin boss fight was super hard. But it just goes to show how much fun this can be to really put a challenge on yourself, a new limitation to make you experience the game in a different way. So I definitely had a lot of fun, and it was great to talk to all of you. If you are watching the stream right now, Namla says about a fifth of the playtime on that level 65 file and still at level 1. Yep. We're at almost 11 hours in, and we're still only at level 1. Now, it was good to watch. Thanks for hosting. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for dropping by. And for everyone watching, if you are watching and you haven't already, please feel free to leave a follow. It really does help the channel out and let me continue to do fun stuff like this. But yeah, so this is where we'll be ending the stream for tonight. And I think we're going to raid one of our good friends from the favorite Discord server, and his name is History Kid. So Anyone who wants to come with the raid, feel free to, but we need to come up with a message. What are you guys? You guys have any thoughts? I'm open to suggestions. How about some pizza delivery? That's pretty good. Oh, justice. Okay. You know what? No. I think I know how we can step this up a little bit. Let me just put this in. I'm going to... Our message is going to be this. Apollo sends his pizza delivery of justice. All right, that'll be our message. And I don't think we have any emotes, but that'll do. Let's see here. So we need raid channel. History kid. Perfect. Let's do this. Where's my message? I need to find the message. Oh, Apollo sends his pizza delivery of justice. Alright, so yeah, we're going to raid our good friend the History Kid. And as always, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. This is such a fun run to do, and I've really been enjoying doing this with having you guys around to chat. It makes this a lot of fun. Do I click leave to join the raid, or... No, all you have to do is wait, and it will automatically do that once the timer runs out. Although, I'm thinking it would actually be better to just raid now, so... Let's start the raid now.